Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Rusty Relic Auto Salvage. Today's episode is going to be a little bit all over the place. We got a lot to get taken care of, so without further ado, let's get started. Well, we're up here at the auction with the new truck and trailer combo, new to us. Picked ourselves up some skid steer tires, some more airless ones. All right, we're going to get back to the yard now. Well, today got away from me. Couldn't do a whole lot of filming, but tomorrow we're going to go ahead and grab that fence stuff and get this fence installed. Alright guys, the time has come. We're going to go ahead and finish the fence from here to here, like we talked about in the last video. And we're going to go from here down to there. Got some fence panels there that I picked up from a local fence place that'll cover this side, and then I got some way down there, which you might have seen in some previous videos when I talked about finishing the fence in this back section of the property. I'm not going to do any filming of it just because I'm pretty sure none of you guys want to see me dig holes, so I'll bring you guys back as soon as we're done with it. Well guys, it's the next day. Got it all taken care of. We got real busy, so I didn't really get a chance to film anything yesterday, but as you can see, we added some more cars to our crusher pile. And then we picked up all of those, and we picked up that truck too. And that truck. We're gonna have to get processing here soon. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm a hardcore Milwaukee fan. I've had really good luck with them. Well, had. I noticed recently with a lot of things, and maybe you guys have too, the price of things have all gone way up, and the quality of a lot of things have also gone down. And within the last 2 years, I noticed that some of the tools that I've picked up from Milwaukee, they just don't hold up. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of it. They've gone way up in price and the quality has gone downhill. So I've decided to try out a different brand. Maybe it'll come back to bite me and I'll end up going back into Milwaukee stuff. But I don't know. It can't hurt to try with the price that it was. But I'll show you. This is the second Sawzall that I've had. The last one lasted approximately, I'd say 8-9 months. And then this one, obviously you can see the end's all busted off because it just keeps coming off in pieces. Actually, in order to change it, you have to reach into here and manually turn it because the springs and everything that used to be in here, along with the quick attaches, long since left the chat. But I think the motor died in it. And it just, I don't know, it's really frustrating. This one's, I think, only about 4 months old. And it's just exploded and blown apart to pieces. I'm kind of done with it. Like I said, that one's a Milwaukee Fuel. The very first one I ever picked up from them, honestly, was great. I think I had it for 1.5 years, 2 years. Never had a single issue out of it until the motor failed. I don't know what happened. The last two, they just seem to get worse and worse. So, again, not sponsored by Milwaukee or Harbor Freight. But as you can see, I am rocking a lot of their Pittsburgh tools. I've had great luck with their warranty process. Milwaukee is kind of, you got to email them or call a number, and then you got to send it in. You got to wait for them to decide whether or not it's warrantyable. If not, you got to pay a service fee. I just don't want to deal with all that. They're also, I've been told, kind of finicky when you buy them third party. Like I actually bought the last 3 Sawzalls from Amazon just because it was the exact same price as my local store and I didn't have to leave the house. So saved a little on gas and time, so figured why not. And it was, again, same tool, same part number, same everything. There's no reason why the quality should be any lower, you know, shipping from a third supplier, but for whatever reason, it's harder for them to get them to warranty it. And I don't want to deal with that. Plus, that's downtime that we don't have the tool, and a Sawzall in this business, I'm sure, as you guys know, is important. So here's what I got. We're going to go ahead and give that a try. Again, not sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. I figured, why not? The price with a battery and a battery pack and the tool all together was still less than if I would have bought another Sawzall. However, I figure if this works out, I may start slowly working some of our tools to Hercules, and we'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to keep you guys updated and let you know how successful this tool is. I'm kind of hard on my stuff, so I don't know, it might be a huge mistake, or it might be all right. I know I looked at some other people's reviews on these tools, and honestly, it looks like it's the same size, same weight, same design. I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're not made in the same factory. Who knows? But again, I'm going to keep you guys updated, and when it dies, because I'm sure it will, I'll let you guys know. But I do know my local Harbor Freight, I've been dealing with them for years, and it's been super, super easy to get stuff warrantied out. I just take it in, walk out the door with another one. I mean, I've never had any hassle at all. And this has a 5-year warranty. The batteries have a 3-year warranty. And I truly believe that I can walk in the store with this tool when it dies and walk right back out the door with another tool. Whereas the Milwaukee process, I gotta spend some time calling, I have to pay to ship it, there's a bunch of stuff that I have to do, get all my ducks in a row. This, as long as it looks remotely like that and they can see it says Hercules, I'm confident I'm getting another tool. And I think in today's age, it's very important to buy stuff that you know you can get either serviced or that you know you're going to be able to get replaced, because things are going to break. That's a fact of the matter. We're not getting away from that. Everything is going to break eventually. However, it's a matter of how well are you taken care of. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how the process goes. If things go completely south, then I will be happy to let you guys know. If things work great, I'll be just as happy too to let you guys know. Next up on the agenda is I need to get rid of all of this pile of just crap. It's taking up valuable space and it just needs to go. So we're gonna go ahead, and I picked up a grain box a while back. I was actually gonna build a trailer with it, but we decided to use the shredder to go and pick up our stuff, and they just come out with an excavator, smash the cars in and load up the tin and what have you, and they throw it into a open top high side trailer, and I don't know, it's just way easier for us, way faster. We're buying too many cars to keep up with it for the staff that I have on hand. Maybe someday we'll haul this stuff in ourselves. But anyway, I was building that trailer and I actually was videoing it. I kind of made some hints about it in previous videos, but I kind of scrapped that plan since we're now having our stuff just hauled out. So, but we're going to still use the grain box for this scenario. We're going to go ahead and get that grain box prepped to load it onto a trailer a little bit easier. We're going to build some feet for it so we can get forks underneath it and be able to take it on and off the trailer easier and store it easier when it's kind of heavy. So if we don't use it for a little while, sometimes it has a tendency to stink. Sometimes it has a tendency to sink into the ground. So I'm going to build some feet and we'll see that here in a second. All right, we got the box moved. Those are the feet that we're going to stick underneath there. That way we can get it underneath the loader easier. It's not a perfect grain box. It's a 20-footer. There's 2 more feet. Again, those are actually the tops of the legs off of our drainage rack, if you've seen that build way back in our very first videos. Then I got to get this stuff put back up, do something for doors. We'll figure that out in a minute. Right now we're going to get the feet on so that way I can actually pick it up and hopefully not do that anymore. If you notice right there, the boards got pulled up from the loader forks. With the design of it, you can see I have to grab underneath this frame rail here. And I have 5-foot forks, or 6-foot forks. And yeah, they don't really quite reach to where I need to. Because I would need to be over here, you know, which is quite a ways in. You just can't quite get in there. Well, we got the grain box put back on the trailer. Feeder welded on. I went to try to throw the sides back on it. The extensions you see right there. The extensions you see right there. But the other side, they got damaged upon removal from the place that we got them from. So I'm just not going to mess with it. At some point I plan to get a dump trailer, so this will work. It'll be fine. But now we're going to go ahead and hop on the skid steer and we're going to get that mess cleaned up. All right, guys, it's the next morning. My phone battery actually died in the middle of doing that time lapse, so unfortunately I didn't get all the footage, but as you can see, it's pretty much cleaned up. I got a couple of little things I got to pick up, but we bought that car, that car, that car, and that car while I was trying to get that finished up. So made for a little bit of a hectic day, but we got her taken care of. For now, we're gonna go ahead and work on some other stuff. Well, here's a little update on the Sawzall. It's been, we've been using it for about 2 days now, which I know isn't a whole lot of time, but what I've noticed is compared to the Milwaukee, it actually runs a lot smoother. The variable trigger takes some getting used to, because when you first hold it on the Hercules Sawzall, it takes a second to get moving. It's like it's got to build up speed, whereas the Milwaukee one, wherever you hold the trigger is kind of the speed that it's at. So if you pull it all the way, it's all the way right now. Whereas this one, it takes a second to get to full speed. Maybe not even really a full second. It just, you can tell it builds up speed. However, the Milwaukee one will shake you half to death when it's trying to work. Where this one really is a lot smoother. I cut a tire off with it, and the Milwaukee one would shake you half to death like a jackhammer trying to go through it. Where this, nice and smooth, like butter. The other thing I've noticed too is the battery life, substantially longer. I could cut one tire off with the Milwaukee and I'd lose the bar. I've been using this thing since yesterday. I didn't cut anything crazy. I cut a bunch of wood up yesterday that we threw into that grain box that we're gonna take into the landfill. But I haven't had to charge it yet, so we'll see how today goes. Well, I think it's time to go process some cars, huh? That gas has been sitting a while, that's for sure. on that one. My bad, guys. Get you guys dusted off. processed and put in the box. However, the box is completely full. It's supposed to get picked up either later today or tomorrow, so the next video I'll get some more car processing going on than what I have been. And finally, we're going to get this truck completely torn apart. Sold a bunch of parts off of it. I need to strip it down to basically nothing. It's a rolling chassis sold along with a bunch of other odds and ends. I know you guys seen it in the short that we did a little bit ago. And that short actually did really well. So thank you guys for watching that and sharing it and what have you. But again, next video, we're going to get this pulled apart. We're going to get some more car processing done. And who knows what else. Alright guys, that does it for this one. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and share with your friends. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Later.